world blind. Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, getting my way in to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the best podcast in the lane. Come on up in here, y'all. Hit the like buttons. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend, tell a friend. You know, we partying all day long. This is what we do. This is what we do, baby. Let's get it started. Come on, we had a good weekend of boxing. Abdullah Mason, Shoo. You know, Scooter Davis. You know, it was some good fights, y'all. But do you or don't you believe the hype? Do you or don't you believe the hype, Tony K? My baby, the beautiful, the sexy, the gorgeous jazz queen in the building. What's up, baby? You know, we had a good show, good fight. Y'all come on up in here. Let me know what you thought about the fight. I might even put a link out if somebody requested today. You know, I might even put a link out so if somebody requested, man. But you know, all right, there you go. It was a good fight this weekend. We got a lot to talk about. If you listen to me, I tell you guys all the time, I do this podcast for fun, man. I don't take this stuff too serious, but I got knowledge. I know what I'm talking about. I'm older than, I'm older than enough. I'm doing it enough. I got DVDs older than some people. We're going to do this thing the right way today, man, and we're just going to be respectful about some of these fighters. But I always tell you guys, until these fighters get in the ring with better quality opponents, we don't know Jab, we don't know Tony K, we don't know what they're going to look like, we don't know what they're going to look like. Some controversies in some fights. Some people thought some people lost in the other fights. So what we going to do? I'm disappointed in Sue. Tony K come out firing. She come out hot. You hot, Tony K, already? But y'all know me. I don't bite my tongue, and I know Shoo. I interviewed him a lot of times, but I just gotta tell you, he's just not looking good. He's just not looking good. He got to polish up some things, man. He got to get better. He will not beat the monster in him. It just will be a payday. I'm just being honest. Right now, they fight tomorrow. I put my money on the monster anyway. Shit, I might even put my money on Bam. On Bam. If he move Bam, Stu just not looking that good. Jab, Lorenzo, he just not looking that good. And I don't know what's going on. But as you go up in competition, it gets better. As you go up in competition, it gets better. So it get harder. You got to figure it out, man. You got to figure it out. That's my guy. He got to get a little bit better, man. You know, all the talk is cheap. All the talk is cheap. You have to get better in boxing, period. You know? Yeah, he looked bad. Not looking forward to him fighting the monster at all. He got married and started going downhill. Hey, he got a nice, sexy wife. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. But he got to get better. I'm telling you, monster taking him out. I'm just being real. Don't take it personal. You got to learn how to take constructive criticism. You got to learn how to be critiqued. And the Roboto is doing some critiquing today. Not only with Shushu. Well, we're going to talk about it. But my guy, shock season. Scooter Davis. You got to bob and weave more, champ. You can't be taking those straight shots like that. Your defense look horrible. They calling you the overhyped fighter on Twitter. Kamel Moten say don't even mention his name. But you got to get Scooter. He's young. No, some young fighters have bad fights, so we don't know what it was. But we're going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now. He didn't look that good. He was getting hit too much. You can come forward, but you got to work on your defense, man. All that mid-man stuff and all that. No, man, get in there and work on your defense. Get them ropes and put it across the ring and bomb and weave up under them, man. You got to work on your defense, man. You got to put that jab up in there, too. I mean, the dude was just straight right. I mean, good God. I thought he was hitting me. You know? No. I've been watching this kid fight since he started. It was bad. It was bad, Jab. Sorry, Dollar. No, it was bad. He got hit too much. He was getting hit way too much on little stupid stuff. When coming forward wasn't working and dude was just jabbing you to death and cracking you with 2, 3, 4 combinations, you got to get a new game plan. You got to switch it up on something, Jab. He got to switch it up. That's my guy. But he got to switch it up. He looked horrible. I don't bite my tongue. I told him when we interview him, I'm gonna talk about him, but they don't look too good. It just. But we got to give him benefit of the doubt. He's young, so he raised the level of competition, and that dude he fought can fight. But people say they gave him the decision. I ain't gonna say they gave him the decision, but you can't handle the truth. It was tight. It was tight. That might be his only gift. If they did give him the decision, it might have been his only gift he's going to get with top rank. Because top rank, you lose the top rank, they let you go. You lose with top rank, they get you up out of there. They try to get you up out of there. They don't play. They do not play. If you lose the top rank, they're like, oh man, no, we got to get him up out of here. So he got to do better. He got to work on better things. And let me say this. People might not like what I say, but I've been saying it a long time ago. Barry Hunter is an okay coach. It's just okay. He's just okay. He's all right. He had a champion, Lamar Peterson. Who else did he have champion? Who else did he have champion? We ain't gonna say Tank. Tank is Coach Calvin, so we can't say Tank. So Mm, mm. A lot of people, arrogance and egos, I'm talking about in terms of cultures, can get in the way of teaching these kids. A lot of these coaches' arrogance and ego can get in the way of really um, making these kids progress, or it can slow it down. Their arrogance can slow down their progress. You know, instead of working on this, we're going to work on that. You can be an offensive fighter, but it takes repetition to be a good defensive fighter. These dudes need to start bobbing and weaving, man. They need to start working on their defense. Same thing, my guy, Francois Scarborough Jr. He got offense, but he got to work on his defense. He got Jared Hurd as coach. That dude ain't teach Jared Hurd no damn defense. That about Jared Hurd was a punching bag. I mean, facts old feeling. Facts old feeling today. Can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Jared Hurd ex-coach only. Did you see Jared Hurd do any movement, any head movement? And he didn't even really use the jab, and he's the biggest thing out there. You know, but he's a good offensive fighter. Come forward, do things. You know, Scarborough was lucky because he was up there with the Russell family. They taught him a lot of stuff, but he has to work on his defense, and I think he's going to do it because he's very smart and intelligent. He can do it. You know, but if we critiquing these fighters, man. School, they got to get better. Shoo, man. You 30 now? 29, 30? Come on, man. You know, and you ain't fought hardly no really cracking dudes. Let's be honest, you haven't. You know, you do a lot of yapping. That's my guy. You can talk some good stuff. But you also have to get in the ring and, you know, do your thing, champ. You got to get in there and show them. And I'm afraid that if you step your competition up, you just might be in trouble. You just might be in trouble. So, I don't know, man. I just don't know. You know? Now, Abdullah Mason showed heart, showed determination, changed his game plan, came out with the victory. The knockout, the stoppage. You know, a lot of people say that the refs shouldn't have stopped it. Let what's come go out on the shield. Hey, refs gonna do what the refs gonna do. How long have they been doing that stuff? But he was dead tired. His nose was broke or whatever. It wasn't gonna last. Abdullah Mason would got him out, and he winning on the scorecard. And he was winning on the scorecards, Abdullah Mason. But what I like about this fight, Abdullah Mason, he changed. And when he sees one thing wasn't working, he started going to the body. Kill the body, everything else come in place. And he was hitting them with some vicious body shot. Some vicious body shot. You know, but he prevailed. You know? He prevailed. You know? But let me say this. So yeah, you made adjustment. Some of these people, y'all come on up in here, even the people on Twitter. I might have to give y'all a telephone number so y'all can call in, the people on Twitter. Oh, my man Rick Tim's in the building. I ain't see him come up in here, slinging up in here. Love Lula chat. I called right side and he filled me in on what been up on his end. For real, he good? What's going on with him? I gotta call him and talk to him. I know he old now, Rick. He just had a birthday. Rick Tam's in the building. You know, Abdullah Mason did what he had to do, though. You know, he did what he had to do. Bill tried. He tried. He tried, man. Rick, what you thought about the fight this past weekend? Nigga Can I Talk will be tomorrow. Right Side, Blue Hustle Man will be in the building. You know? But I like that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Something Devin don't have. Something Shakur Stevenson don't have. At least we see it in Abdullah Mason. We see it. Killing instinct. Killing instinct. Go try to get him up out of there. You got to try to get him up out of there. You know? They changed the game plan. He went in there in seek and destroy mode. He went in there in seek and destroy mode. And he did it. He got him out of there. Now, in terms of Shushu, I don't know, man. I'm starting to be discouraged. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Rick, I'm not even going to lie. I'm starting to be discouraged from Shushu. Scooter Davis, I'm not worried about. He can make them defensive adjustments, man. You're not going to be no knockout artist. He ain't going to be no knockout artist. Yeah, working that jab, his head movement, his angles. You know what I mean? But he can get you up out of there. But sometimes these fighters, you're not going to be able to get them up out of there, Rick. You're not going to be able to get them up out of there. But you ain't it. Dude is an imposter. Yeah, I ain't going to say it, but I tell you, all that rah-rah, ha-ha, rah-rah stuff. Oh, man. Nah, that ain't happening, champ. You know, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I just tell it how it is. Because they was very harsh on him at the Fafsa was very harsh on him. You know. But hey, that's why I always tell these people, man. I always tell these people, when you fight better quality competition, we're gonna see where you're at. When you fight better quality competition, we're gonna see where you're at. You know, we're gonna see if you're about that life. And I don't know, Shu. I don't know. You know, you got to get better, champ. You got to get in that ring and get better. Dude hurt you with a body shot, too. Nice, clean body shot. Ooh, I'm like, oh, Shu might be going up there out of here. But he prevailed. Lucky it was the last 2 rounds. You know, things wasn't looking good for the Brownsville bomber. It wasn't looking too good. But he prevailed. He prevailed. Shu prevailed, man. You know, but now he gonna have to go up another level. Fight somebody else. Scooter Davis. You gotta keep where you at. Cause Top Rank, once Top Rank start seeing where you at, they'll try to switch it up on you. Top Rank will try to get you up out of there. Because Scooter signed with Top Rank. Top Rank, they look like they're not babying Scooter. They're going to put you up in there. They baby the rest of them niggas. Why they ain't babying him? Let him get some good fights under his wing first. And I'm going to say it again. I'm not too enthused with Barry Hunter as a boxing coach. But, hey, that's just me. That's just me. So, you know, these dudes going to have to get better. Other than that, you know, it was a good outing. You know, it was a good outing. It was, I mean, a real good outing, man. It was they did what they supposed to do. You know, Albert Bell, he tried. He was winning. He was winning. He did what he had to do. But you know, it's levels to this. Ain't that what they say? He just couldn't rise to the next level. He said he fell out the fifth round, his nose was broke or something, he couldn't breathe. You gotta fight through it, champ. You gotta fight through it if you want to be champion. That just shows that he's not ready. He's not worthy yet. You know, you wait all these years, get a championship fight, and your nose break, and you can't breathe out your nose. You gotta figure it out. Because that might have been your last chance, champ. That might have been your last chance, Albert Bell. You know, it might have been. So, what you gonna do? What is he gonna do, y'all? What he gonna do? Yeah, so, you know, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see, but overall, I enjoyed the card. There was some good tight fights. A lot of people that we thought were gonna run right through them didn't run through them. You know, but you know, the youngins we got to give benefit of the doubt, like Scooter Davis. We got to give him benefit of the doubt, but he got to start moving his head, man. You know, you're not gonna knock everybody out either. The Mexicans, man, they strong. They want their action. They want to be where you at. You know, we can't go in there and be a punching bag. No defense, no nothing, all offense. Nah, man, come on. We got to get better, Rick. Jab, we got to get better. They have to get better. They have to get better, man. You know, and because only way they can go now is up, right? They can keep striving. Shoot. He already champion. Only way he just got to keep going up and up and up. You know, everybody ain't going to sleep. You ain't knocking everybody out. That's when you gotta, that's when you gotta switch it up. Start putting that jab out there. Control the distance. You know, get some head movement. You gotta move your head. That nigga wasn't moving his head. That Spanish dude was tagging Scooter. But we're gonna call it an off night. We're gonna call it an off night. Then his next fight, I want to see improvement. I want to see him head movement. I want to see angles. I want to see more jabbing, not coming forward like you Mike Tyson. Cut the ring off. Lead rights. I mean, I want to see some different stuff, man. We know you're in shape. You know, is Barry Hunter coaching this kind of stuff? Is Barry Hunter coaching this kind of stuff? Or Eric and the ego like, oh yeah, you got this stuff.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Nah, I'm just saying. Is he? Oh man. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. You know, I really don't know, but hey, it ain't up to me, y'all. It ain't up to me, Rick. Brownsville, Brooklyn going. It ain't up to me. They got to get in there and do it themselves, man. Abdullah showed you what it's supposed to be like. What it's supposed to be like. He showed you. Heart, determination, killer instinct. When something ain't working, you go to something else. You know? When them dudes trying to hold you, you get up out of there and body shot them to death. That's what I never understood. When these dudes come hold you and your hands is free, why you just don't pivot? Why you just don't, they holding you to death, you just don't plant your feet and just start throwing to the body. Albert Bell wasn't even holding Abdullah the right way. Because Abdullah was cracking that body every chance he get. You got to kill the body. You kill the body. You know? Don't do no Devin Haney. Just grab for no reason. They're trying to hit you behind the head and all that stuff. Don't do no score, Steve. Just run around the ring all day long. You get a dude hurt, you still running. You hurt this nigga and you still moving around the ring. I ain't taking no chances. You know, I'm a boxer. You know, that's what I do. I ain't taking no chance. He might slip one. Where y'all niggas killer instinct at? You let a young, how old is Abdullah Mason? 23? You let a young 23-year-old come in there and show you dudes what killer instinct is? They thought he was down, and you know, scorecards, you know. The scorecards, you know, the hokey doke, the flim flam on the scorecards. Okay, they put the flim flam on the scorecard, but hey, you know, it is what it is. They put the flim flam on the scorecards, man. But that's boxing. You know you can't. You know you can't rely on the judges in boxing. My man, my nigga, if he don't get no big KB in the building. What's up, KB? KB say he's disappointed. What's the disappointed in, KB? What you disappointed in? But you cannot rely on these judges, y'all. I know this. You know the judges sometimes, you know, they pull the okie doke, the flim flam. They hit you. You know, they hit you with the flim flam. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Because they're going to have who they want to win. Lackluster performance, yeah. But sometimes it's already written in the record books who they want to win. It's already written in the record book who they want to win. Yeah, I was disappointed too. KB. I'm really disappointed in Shoe Carrington. You know, that's my guy, man. But you know, you gotta if you talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. If you talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. So they like all sports is rigged. It's rigged. You know, but if you have the Abdullah Mason killer instinct, you ain't got what and try to get him up out of there. You'll be all right. Shushu like he was coasting. Shushu was like he was just coasting. You know, I'm a jab this way, jab that way. You know, jab this way, jab that way. I ain't trying to do all that. I'm just saying, jab. You got see that's the problem. And I'm gonna listen to one of your interviews one day, because I'm gonna teach you how to interview these people. Just don't bite your damn tongue because people come on your podcast and you really don't need them. Because they don't give you them many damn views anyway. You gotta tell it how it is. No, he said no eye of the tiger. None. You know. And I wasn't the only one that said it. Bud Crawford said the same thing. He was disappointed in Shushu. Now that he's the commentator. But I'm gonna bring something up about him. So I hope Two System come on here. She gonna be mad again. Because Earl Spence, oh God. Derek James really put it in today. Crawford, you can't even accept that win. That we're gonna avoid that win. But anyway, man. Oh man. These young guys, man, you know, we're gonna keep seeing what these young guys can do. You know, we got what's my guy name? What's the guy name? Kid and his father. Oh, Auntie Schofield. I'm starting to get annoyed with him now. Because the way he be talking, that shit started to be annoying. I'm just serious. Gotta watch the interview. Bud is the biggest hater. We taking his word. Now ain't nobody taking his word, but if you are boxing and you watch boxing sports, ain't nobody taking his word. I just said the same thing before I even said him. Seen him say it. But you gotta take his word for it. If he ain't no hater when it comes to that, I doubt it. He said the right thing. He say he expected Shushu to do what Abdullah Mason did. But Shu didn't do it. Shu didn't do it. So, because, I mean, he didn't do it. But, the way Schofield talk, man, kid better get out there and knock everybody out. Because this nigga is like the up-and-coming Sugar Ray Leonard. If you leave it to his daddy talk more than Bill Haney. I ain't never thought nobody gonna be worse than Bill, but this nigga, woo, that Schofield dude. KB say he looks sluggish. Who you talking about, KB? Scooter or Shushu? Scooter or Shushu? But I'm telling you, man, if you want to be the best and you claim that you the best, you gotta act like the best. Oh, Shushu. Yeah, he didn't look, but that's the last 2-3 fights, man. He ain't been looking good. Even though I'm just telling you, he came back knocked dude out last fight, but man, he just not looking too good, man. And thing about Shushu do a lot of talking. He do a lot of talking. I'm gonna say this to Shushu Carrington, my guy. Stay away from the monster right now. Stay away from the monster. Stay away from the monster. You're not ready. Monster probably like, oh, come on, Bob. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, Bob. I'm gonna translate it. Bob, you put that motherfucker in here, I'm gonna knock his ass out. Do you really think he can beat me? Huh, Bob? Don't you do it. You better not, Bob. You're a witness the agony of defeat. Here, Dollar Tree Bill Haney. Kid, we the champion. We the champion. Oh my God. That's too funny, man. Too funny, man. But hey, they do what they do. They do they do what they do, man. We're gonna see. Look, his body ain't no bum. That'd be a good fight for Kid. And we know he got stamina problems. So if Kid lose, boy, Schofield, Mill City might not never ever see Schofield. he might not never ever see Schofield, boy. So Jazz, KB, what y'all think about? What y'all think about the fight, man? I mean, tell me, give me your really thing about all 3 fights. I ain't talking about the other fight with the other dude. The Shushu, Scooter Davis, and Abdullah Mason. I think, it was good, tough fights. But when you get put on a pedestal, you got to act like the pedestal. Yeah, I can't wait to see that Lucas body fight. Yeah. When you act like the pedestal, when they put you on the pedestal, you got to act like it. You got to fight like you want it. Now, these dudes see that you can be hurt to the body, shoot. Now, Scooter, these dudes say that straight right gonna kill you. Because you ain't moving your head. They love making those commercial belt. The green belt, the orange belt, the purple belt. Scooter got work to do. Shushu, I think he did okay. Abdullah, he came through at the end. Yeah, okay, all right. You all right. Okay. He won the fight, so I guess that is more than okay. You know, he won the fight. Your job is to win. Sometimes you got good days. You know, sometimes you got bad days. But the job is to win. And they won. Now that they got gifted, well, not Shu won the fight. But now that they done got gifted, you got to get in there, work on things that you ain't, you know, that you ain't do. What are you talking about? Shushu? I'm talking about Scooter David. He got gifted. That fight could have been a draw or went the other way. I only saw Shushu, but wasn't impressed. Oh, that's the only fight you seen? Yeah. I'm talking about Scooter David. He got to do better. He got to work on different things. Shu 30 years old, right? 29, 30 years old. So he ain't no younger no more. That's for sure. You know? So I don't know what to say, man. I mean, these dudes fight their style. They fight the way they fight. They just got to get better. And like I said before, it's not going to get no easier. You know? It's not going to get any easier. It's going to get harder. They're not going to lower your competition. Well, they might. You never know. Just to see if you can work on things. But people don't want you lowering your competition. Yes, Scooter. Mm-hmm. He got to work on his defense, KB. He every time I look, he be like that. Spanish dude was jabbing the shit out of him. You know, he got to work on his jab, his pivots, his angles. You know, but he got time. That's my guy. He got time. We're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. But you ain't gonna be walking everybody down. If you want to walk them down, at least move your damn head. You know, if you're gonna walk them down, at least move your head. So maybe, well, but if I can see it, they can see it. If you're going to try to be a Mike Tyson and go in and, you know, don't move your head and all this stuff, that's bad. Dude came to fight. Yeah, he came to fight and he was showboating. He talking shit. Hey, he was showboating too. I'm like, what? What did he do that at? Shit, he like, man, you know, this is my time to shine. One sunny moment. That's what he was saying. It's my time to shine. That's why I say everybody ain't going to sleep. Nah, they not. Not at all. So, you know, that's one thing I say. You gotta have a you know, backup plan. Then you gotta have backup and a backup plan. If this don't work, this is what you gotta do. You gotta have a backup of the backup. You know, and I don't think Barry Hunter had a backup plan, or maybe they look past him, or maybe they look past the dude. You know, maybe you never know. You never know. Maybe they look past them. Because I keep telling y'all, some of these coaches are arrogant. They real arrogant. You know, but I hope he didn't do that. You know. But if you know Scooter Davis, Scooter gonna get back in that lab. He gonna get back in the lab, and he gonna work on things. He gonna work hard. He gonna do what he gotta do. Ain't nothing gonna stop him. He determined, man. He determined. Yeah. They be like, oh, this little Spanish dude, he's short, he's just aggressive. I'm going inside and knock him out. Nah, that dude wasn't playing. My man Joaquin in the building. What's up, Joaquin? Y'all hit the like button up top the screen on this Monday. You know, talking about the fights. So we got another fight, what, 2-3 weeks? Earl, Charlo and them, Tim Zoo. That's the next fight in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I think it was this, 2 weeks, something like that. And so, you know, you see Laquan popping trash. Nah, Laquan Moses, nah. I ain't saying. Well, they all is now. When shit. When you look vulnerable, they come out. Camille Moten came out. That's what happens when you look vulnerable. Shit. You know, he looked vulnerable. But Zaquan can't do nothing with him. That's for sure. That's for sure. Zaquan Moses can't do nothing with Scooter Davis. But that's what happened, man. That's what happened. He could shoot say, but now that they saw that, maybe they won't be ducking me now. Okay, well, shit, you better hope they duck you. Because if you're going to be fighting like that, man, you're going to be in trouble. You know? You're going to be in trouble if you be fighting like that. You got to do a little bit more. You got to do a little bit more. You got to dig deep. T-Talk. I saw Benavidez's wife called off the wedding. Yeah. You know, I don't like talking about, you know, people off field problem, but, you know, he might be, that was his wife say, back to his old habit. So that's the only old habit we knew he had. He was on that candy, like that Bill Haney. Hopefully he'll get better. Addiction, when you get that money, that limelight, some people can handle it, some people can't. You know, I'm just saying, KB. You know, y'all want to know what Joaquin talking about? Dave Benavidez's wife called off the wedding. She said because he went back to old habits, bad habits. She hoped he get himself together, his life together. And the only bad habit we know is I got any straws in here. Oh man, you got to get the stuff together, champ. You got to get the stuff together, man. Don't lose your plastic wife over your coke life. You know, she got your back, champ. Got your back. Fight the power, man. Fight the power. Don't lose your plastic wife over your coke life. You got to fight the power, Dave Benavidez. You can do it, champ. You can do it. Fight the power.
Watch your fucking mouth. Watch your fucking mouth.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I'm just messing around, y'all. Don't you know? They probably telling me right now.
And this.
Motherfucker. Racist mother. Shit don't stink, mouse cotillo.
No, tell me why. Say it. Say it.
All right.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. You know, I don't understand, man. You know, everybody got bad habits, though. I ain't got no bad habits no more. No, I don't smoke and drink, so that can't be. I did a little gambling back in the days, but that's about it. I don't get gamble like that even no more. So all my bad habits is gone. Do you have evidence of this? We just going by what his wife said. That's all. That's all. He can fight the power. He can fight the power. What else we just talking about? Dirk James came out and talking about Earl Spence. So Earl Spence said everything but the right thing. I'm gonna say it again. He should have kept it. He should have never mentioned it. So Dirk James come out and spilled the whole thing. Earl was hurt. He was screwed up. Dirk James say counseled it. He could have counseled the fight. He had and pushed it down for 3 months later, but he didn't. He didn't spar. Dirk James said that's when he had Anthony Joshua and Jamel Charlo. So they all was doing their thing. But Earl was hurt and all that crap. I ain't going through all of it. Go look on the Last Stand podcast with Brian Custer and see what Dirk James talking about. So if that's the case, Bud Carp, we're gonna revoke that win. We gotta revoke the win, y'all, right? We have to revoke the win. We have to revoke the win. we just can't give him that. We just can't. Right? If the man hurt, everything hurt, he can't move, he looked like a skeleton, and no spine, no nothing. But he just went and got that 25 million. We got to revoke Crawford win, right, Jab? I'm just saying that what Dirk James said. That what Dirk James said.
Do you have evidence of this?
That what Dirk James said. He's the trainer. He was the trainer of Earl Spence Jr. So a lot of things he said, man, y'all gotta go listen to it. But hey, Crawford fans, you're looking bad, man. You're looking bad. Y'all took that win like he beat King Kong, beat him to a pope. But even a blind man could have seen it, the way in and all that stuff. Man didn't look right. Man didn't look right. He looked higher than him up. Oh man, but hey, man, y'all come on up in here, hit that like button, man. She's like, hell yeah. I'm just saying, you got to take it back. You got to take the win back. Just like they took Ryan Garcia win, you got to take Bud win. It is what it is. No, we not just giving out participation trophy. So Earl just participated, and they gave Crawford the trophy. Earl just participated, and they gave Crawford the trophy. Probably fighting on painkillers. I don't know what the hell. Cortisone. He took a cortisone shot. Dirk James said Earl took a cortisone shot. Told him, yeah, right, that's right. He took a cortisone shot, y'all. So that means he was hurt in training. But I don't blame him. You knocked me out like that for 25 million. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, y'all gambling people. Y'all betting all y'all money, 2, 3, 4,000, 50,000 on me, and I'm fucked up. I can't get in the ring. I can't do that. My ribs messed up. I'm high. My teeth big in the motherfucker. I can barely talk out my mouth. I ain't had no spawn. But I'm going to get my 25 million. Y'all niggas need to stop gambling. Y'all trying to rely on me to get your 25 million. I'm just trying to get my 25 million. Don't rely on me. That ain't my fault. Yeah, I knew I was coming in hurt, but shit, I'm getting 25 million. Y'all idiots in here gambling. Go on, keep gambling, idiots.
Watch your fucking mouth.
I'm just saying. That's how I be though. Think about it. Gambling is a billion-dollar operation. Everybody there, Mama, FanDuel, everything, DraftKings, and the casino, bet. They betting. Betting on Earl Spence Jr., the truth. They betting on Will the Steel guy, the truth. And that nigga sold them the fuck out. He sold out. He sold out, Wills. Dirk James just said that nigga was hurt. They took cortisone shots. He ain't doing no sparring. So what if you was a gambler and you lost 50,000, 100,000 betting on Earl Spence going to beat Bud Crawford, and you know nothing like this, nothing. He was what would you do to Earl Spence if you say him? You know, what would you say to Earl Spence Jr. if you see him and you lost like 100,000 betting that he's gonna beat Bud Crawford, and that nigga come in there hurt, toes hurt, butt hurt, chin hurt, teeth hurt, taking cortisone shots and all that stuff, and you ain't had no idea. See, that's the problem with boxing, though. You know, and I understand fighters want to make their money. You know, wheels and steels. I understand fighters want to make their money. You know, I understand. But do they need to stop and think? They're going to get their money, but people is gambling on you. They're like, oh, well, it ain't my fault. Stop gambling.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Oh, well, it ain't my fault. Y'all need to stop gambling. You know, I'm going to make my money. You pick on me, you bet on me, you're a fool. I'm just saying. Think about it, Jab. Think about it, Wills. You going in this motherfucking fight, hurt. Everything hurt. Everything. Your big ass teeth hurt. Your brain messed all up. You taking cortisone shots in your ass and your ribs. You know, kissing Jello Beezy and Easy and all that stuff. You come out, you know, the weigh in all weight drain, looking all pale and all that shit. That's a lot of shit going on, people. That's a lot of shit going on with Earl. But yet, he found a way to get his $25 million while you lost gambling. While you betted on the nigga and lost. I'm just saying. Earl fans can be mad all they want. It's the truth. Back in the Al Capone days, what do you think would happen to Earl Spence Jr.? What would have happened to Earl Spence Jr.? John Gotti. If John Gotti would have bet on Earl Spence, how many niggas you would think he just sent to America? I mean, seriously, think about it. Gambling is big time. Well, Tony, I don't know. He should have kept it a secret, but now that he's out, he was still hurt from the Pacquiao fight. Earl Spence never fought Pacquiao, man.
You can't handle the truth.
That's just his brain being, you know, just tripping on him, you know. I'm being serious. I'm doing both angles. I'm doing all the angles, the people on Twitter and all that stuff. I'm just being serious. Think about it. I'm being serious for a minute. You know, I understand, but these fighters gotta start thinking like this. If we was back in the days, they'd be night-night. You know, they be listening to shit like this in it, you know, before they pass out. They be listening to shit like that before bow. You gotta stop, man. But I'm just showing both sides. You know, you can't do that. I'm just saying you can't do that, Earl. But hey, they still doing it. But one day, one day, you know, one day, something's gonna happen. They're gonna be in trouble. You know, and but hey, I just want to bring up that aspect of it. You know, I just wanted to bring that aspect of it. So you know, we're going to see though, man. But Earl, Dirk James cleared the air. Go look at the land stand with Brian Custer. He said Earl was hurt, taking cortisone shots. You know, he did not have, he ain't have no spawn, none of that stuff. But yeah, he went out there and made his 25 million. Like idiots like me and a lot of other gamblers lost their money. You know. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But Bud Crawford, we can't give you that win, champ. This is taught to turn that damn rave music off. We can't give you that music, Bud. We can't give you that win. So Bud fans gonna be like, he shouldn't got in the ring. With Mr. Shelton, he gonna be like, he shouldn't got in the ring, Lou. Mr. Shelton gonna be like, he shouldn't have got in the ring, Lou. Where Rick Tim go? So, hey, it is what it is, man. You know, hopefully next time, he'll do better. Hopefully this, the 2 weeks of Tim Zoo, we'll see how he look against Tim Zoo. Well, we see he's sparring. At least they got footage of him sparring. Ronnie Shields have him sparring. So you can't lose that excuse. You can't use that excuse. You know, Ronnie Shields got to spawn. You know, so I don't know. That's exactly what Mr. Shelton's going to say too. Yeah, you know, exactly. You shouldn't get in the ring. If something wrong with you, don't get in the ring. That's exactly what Mr. Shelton's going to say. But, you know, back to Scooter Davis and them, man, y'all just got to get better, man. You know, you just got to get better. You know, ain't nothing we can do for you. When you get in the ring, man, you know, you just gotta go work on your craft. When your trainer's not with you, gotta work on your head movement, your foot movement. You know, Scooter, you're not gonna be no stalker. You're not gonna be no walk down fighter. You're not gonna be that. You're gonna be fighting them dudes who can stick and move and can punch. You got the arm reach. You know, you got the arm reach. Shoo. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. You going there hollering Brownsville, coming in with no socks on, black shoes like Mike Tyson. You used to do that, you know. But you're not fighting like Mike Tyson. You're not Mike Tyson, champ. You gotta get better. You know, do y'all think it's the trainers? You think Shu need another trainer? Because I remember he had a different trainer before he switched to that one. When he first started, he had a different trainer. They ain't got, you know, I think 6 fights ago, he switched to this trainer. But like I said, Scooter Davis, the clock's still out on him. Abdullah Mason, you showed us to test no fortitude, heart, determination, willing to listen to your corner, willing to change your fight plan. You know, Albert Bell was putting that jab on you. You couldn't get through it. You couldn't get past it. You know, sometimes when you ain't doing head movement and you can't get past it, you did what you had to do. You put them high guards up and go dig to the body. Catch them, dig to the body. You know, the good thing about it, you broke his nose. So the 5th, 6th round, he couldn't breathe. So that perhaps a trainer, but Sue needs to be a little more humble, like when he started out. Oh, okay. Joaquin, I love Mason hit another gear. Yeah, that's what you got to do, Joaquin. That's what you got to do. You got to hit that other gear, man. You know? You got to hit that other gear. You know, you got to show them that you can switch up just like everybody else. No, and that's what he did, man. So, wait a minute. Let me put my which comment. Where that? Here you go. Shout out to Abdullah Mason. Big Tony in the chat. My God, Big Tony with the... What's going on, Big Tony? What you think about the fight, man? What did you think about the fight? Come on up in here, man. Let me know what you thought about the fight. How would you critique Shoo, Albert Bell, Scooter Davis, Abdullah Mason? How would you critique them fighters? You know, Abdullah throw all power punches. He got to slow it down a bit and use the jab more. He had to reach. You know, Abdullah Mason had to reach. Renzo say, Scooter got to realize he can't knock everybody out. Yeah, that's what everybody keeps saying to Renzo, 1,000%. Yeah. And I'm telling you what they did. Not him, but the trainer. Barry Hunter, with his ego and arrogance. He probably said, oh, man, we got this, man. We're going to, he's a tough little Mexican. You know, we're going to walk him down and knock him out. Everything don't go as game plan. Early stoppage was terrible. Yeah. So, I couldn't be a ref. Want to know why? Unless you wobbling and stuff when you stand up and stuff like that. If you make the 10 count, you stand up and you bobbing and weaving and incoherent, that's when I'll stop the fight. But I'm going to let you go out on your shield. If I'm the ref, I'm letting everybody who get in that ring, if you want to go out on your shield, I'm going to let you go out on your shield. Simple as that. I'm going to stop you from getting killed, though. I ain't going to let you take punches like Boost was giving Xander Zayas. I ain't going to let you take punches like that without just straight punches. Nuh-uh. I'm not going to let you take that. But you will be going out on your shield fucking with me. If I'm a ref, I'm telling you. If you beat my 10 count and I see you and I see you like this, and I say you can continue, you like this, continue. I ain't waving nothing off. Okay, go. Then that will stop all of that foolishness. That will stop all that foolishness of fighters talking about, oh, they stopped it too early and this and that. Nah, I'm gonna let you go out on your shield. So you ain't Albert Bell, you ain't gotta worry about champ. If I'm the ref, I'm telling you. If I'm the ref. But Albert Bell showed a little bit, but I always told y'all he wasn't no good. See, when I say Jab, I'm just saying, when I say people's not that good, they're not that good. He was okay, he's not that good. Now he 31, something like that. He blew 32. That was his chance. He would never get another chance to fight. As far as I'm saying, I ain't gonna say never, but he would never get another fight at a championship. You had your chance. At the 5th round, you ain't do nothing. That boy won most of every round, man. Yeah. Scooter needs a new trainer. Ah, see? I told y'all. See? Jab think I think Jab Queen think I just be talking. I know her. I know everybody. I know things y'all don't know because I'm here in DC. I know things y'all don't know. Big Tony in DC, Maryland. But we know. Barry Hunter he's an okay coach. I just don't think he's that good. And I think fighters need to go to different trainers and learn different stuff. Scooter been with Barry his whole life. I do think sometimes, you need to change. I think sometimes you need a new change. Different trainers teach you different stuff, man. But, them DC dudes loyal to Barry. They ain't going nowhere. Only if they knew, though. That's a secret. Only if they knew. But, yeah, I'm a true believer in that, man. You can always go somewhere, learn some new things for a couple of months, and see how things work out. Go to a defensive trainer. You already got the offense. Go to a defensive trainer. And, learn some moves. Learn how to bob and weave. Go to Ronnie Shields. Purnell knew all that stuff, man. But he ain't gonna do it. He just got to work on things. So like I said, we're just gonna call it a lackluster performance from Scooter. He's young, so we still give him benefit of the doubt, and I am, because that's my guy. But I want to see him get better, because unlike them other fighters, Top Rank, it looks like Top Rank gonna put him in with some good fighters. They're not gonna put him in with no EFG level opponent. That dude, he can fight. He can fight, and he took Scooter punches. And then when you do that, everybody comes out of the woodwork. Zaquan Mosley, that's his name, right? To call the cousin, call Scooter out, because I told y'all, I think it was 2 months ago, all of them was beefing on Twitter. Mosley, Camille Moulton, all of them, and Scooter Davis, all of them was beefing. And Camille Moulton says, it's level to this. Nigga, how we know it's level to this? Who the hell have your little ass for? Who the hell have you for, Camille Moulton, to say it's levels to this? What level you been on? You niggas just be running your mouth and talking for nothing. It's levels to this. What level you on? You ain't even fought nobody to show us the level you was on. That same dude, Scooter Davis, just fought, would give you hell. He would give you hell. It's levels to this. Y'all need to stop the madness. When you say it's levels to this, that means you fought quality opponents. Nigga, you ain't fought nothing but Larry, Curly, and Mo. Get out of here. It's levels to this. Trying to make yourself sound big. First of all, get your little fat ass in shape. Get in shape. Second of all, go find a trainer, a promoter. Stop it. Damn, that needs levels to this. Do I need to pull up your resume and you can tell us what levels you on? Camille Moulton. What level you on? See, this the problem with these kids, man. They do a lot of talking outside the ring. We ain't forget what was 4 fights ago when you fought that dude, y'all was going toe to toe. Dude was banging that ass. It's levels to this. My ass. Y'all done stop that. Get in the ring, nigga. Little fat boy. Doing all that talking outside the ring, talking about it's level 2. That shit pissing me off. You know? What's wrong with these niggas, Jab? They crazy. You know, it's levels to this and you ain't fought nobody. 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 Nobody.
Watch your fucking mouth.
And this is why boxing is where it's at today. Because these dudes say, it's levels to this. This is Carmel Mo telling Scooter Davis, don't call my name out. There's levels to this. At least Scooter out there fighting, nigga. You on the Mayweather promotion. You might not fight to 2080. You know? You might not fight to 2080 on the Mayweather promotion. You better do like the rest of them did. Jaleel and all them dudes. Ask for your release. He ain't gonna let him go, though. Watch. Go ask for your release. Oh, God. Tony K. Oh, God. I ain't seen one of these in 2 years from her. Oh, God. Oh, shout out to Tony K. Shout out to Tony K, though. Shout out to Lou. People quick to say you're a hater when you are stating facts over feelings. Yeah, that's all I tell. Facts over feelings. You know? That's all I can say. They don't understand. They don't understand. I appreciate it, though. But I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what's going on with these young kids these days, man. You know, a lot of hurt feelings out there. Yeah, Joaquin, you right, 1,000%, man. You know, but I just don't like these dudes be on Twitter to talk all that stuff. You know, these dudes on Twitter talking all that stuff, man, and embarrass their own self, and you ain't did nothing. Nothing. You ain't did nothing. You know, you haven't did nothing. You know? But I don't know why she called me. She know dang well I'm on my show. But, you know, we as content creators gotta start calling these people out. I see my baby Jab Queen being a little lenient on these people. Lou, he did this. Now, Lou, he did okay. Nah, Jab. Nah, yeah. Yeah, now you know dang well I was on my show. You got to stop being lenient with these fighters, man, because if we don't tell them how we feel, nobody's going to tell them how they feel. These other dudes, these other content creators going to, you know, baby that shit. You know, they're going to baby these dudes, man. We got to tell them. We got to tell the facts. We got to tell them in their face. I had a dream. I interviewed Tank Davis. Oh, that dream was about 2 hours. 2 hour interview. Oh, we called each other so many names on the show, but he respected me at the end. But he respected me at the end and told me he's gonna come on every month. Cause he feel I interviewed that nigga for 2 hours. Tank Davis. And boy, we were cursing and hollering and screaming at each other, but At the end of the day, we respected each other, and he said he gonna come on once a month, unless he training. Hey, it is what it is, man. Us content creators gotta stick together. That's right, tell it, y'all. That's right. We do. Gotta stick together. I tell it like it is. We can't sugarcoat shit. You know, we can't sugarcoat it. You know, how do you expect for a fighter to get better and to know what they doing is not really what they supposed to be doing if we don't tell them the truth? I don't, baby, though. I be polite with my critique. Me too. I'm polite with my critique too. Oh, go watch my videos. Go watch it. Go watch. I got a whole bunch of them. I'm polite. Oh man, I'll tell you, I ain't gonna never forget. Who was that? Told the Darrell brothers, the twins. Oh man, I told that. When I tell them they keep them knock his ass out. I didn't tell her how I knew you can't beat Keith Thurman. He got mad as shit at me. I don't care. Tell you the truth, James. He can't. You know, simple as that. But you know, hey man, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. That's what it's all about. That's content based. If I tell you something, prove me wrong. And that's what I like about. I just don't be disrespectful, but I still say what I said. Okay, but that's what I like about. I forgot the guy name when they were telling him, because you know you're going on the Breakfast Club. Solomon ain't gonna tell you. He's just gonna say whatever he want. But they just say we're gonna prove you wrong. See, some fighters be like, okay, I'm gonna prove you wrong. And then when you prove me wrong, I'm gonna say, you prove me wrong. Like Xander Zayas. I haven't called him the most overhyped, overrated boxer in mankind history no more, because he did pretty good against a hell of a fighter. Xander Zayas proved me wrong. You got to prove me wrong, and I will give you your justice. You know, I will give you your props. I ain't nobody but a content creator, but you know, a lot of people listen. But you know, you ain't got to prove me wrong. But if you don't, I'm just gonna keep talking about you until you do. Mason grew a lot of respect too. Yeah, dude, Mason got a lot of respect, Joaquin. First thing I was saying when the duel Mason that fifth, the 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rounds, that's what I'm talking about. Get aggressive. You know, get aggressive. Try to get them niggas up out of there. And that's what I don't like about Shakur and that people. That's what I don't like about him. Talented as these dudes is, especially Shakur. You don't try to get these dudes up out of there. You probably can get some of these dudes up out, a lot of these dudes up out of there. But now I'm gonna coast. You know, I'm gonna coast to victory. You know, I'm gonna jab. You know, he still might be throwing little power punches. So now, you know, but I'm a 4-division champion though. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. You know, and until them dudes get killer instinct, they're not going to be the best they can be. I'm telling you. He's very soft ass. I'm just telling you. Until these dudes, Shakur and Devin, get killer instincts, they're not going to be the best they can be. They let a little 23-year-old show them what killer instinct look like. They let a 23-year-old show them what killer instinct look like, you know? And he did. Abdullah Mason, shout out Abdullah Mason. He showed him. Yeah, he should have jabbed. He should have invested in the body early. But if you see a Abdullah Mason fight, he always head hunting. He still was head hunting after they told him to go to the body. You know? A lot of them dudes, they like them, what I call that stuff? Them show me hits. Them show me hits. You know, once you hit them, The judges can see it. Even if it's one good shot, they like that. They you know, I hit him. Y'all see that? I showed him hits. But shit, that's just one shot. Then they look at their work. Can you see me your shoes? You can't fit my shoes. Let me go get them. Hold on 1 minute. You can't fit them. Let me play something for you till I come back. You can't fit them. I'll send you a pair. They special order. They're not even on my website. They special order. I got socks. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, you like them? They cute, y'all. What's that face for, Jab? Yeah. But yeah, these special order though. They're nice though. I got a hat and everything. My hat. I got a hat. Where's my hat? Let's talk boxing, baby. Let's talk boxing for Butter Entertainment, TRE. Hey, well, yeah. Yes, I want a pair. Okay, I got you. They comfortable too. Well, yeah, man. They gonna have to get this stuff together, Jab. They're gonna have to get it together, man. You know, because if you want to be one of the future stars of tomorrow, you know, you want to be one of the best out there, man. You know, oh, that damn music. Oh, my fault. But you want to be one of the best of the best, man. You just got to go work harder. They got to work harder. You know, less run in your mouth, more work. That's how I look at it. Less run in your mouth, more work, man. But I'm with Big Tony. I'm with Big Tony. Scooter, you've been with them dudes in DC a long time. I'm not trying to tell you to leave them, but you need to go on some other gyms though, man. Go on some other gyms and see what they teaching, how they training, how they teaching defense. You know, I know loyalty is a bitch. We in DC. You got to be loyal. You know, I'm gonna wear those, and people gonna think I know stuff about boxing. Oh man, yeah. But you know, hopefully, you know, they get it straight, man. But Dave Benavidez, get your life together, champ. You got to, man. You got to get your life together, man. You got to get your life together, man. You letting your plastic, your wife leaving you because you went back to old habits and stuff, and you know, I guess that's what she's talking about. You got to get it together, man. You want to be the face of boxing. We can't have face of boxing on coke. Allegedly. We can't have the face of boxing on cocaine. You say you want to be the face of boxing, but you know, you can't be doing that, man. Come on, champ. That's how you lost your belt last time. Get it together, man. Get it together, champ. You know, I'm looking forward to in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is, to see my favorite fighter, Jamal Charlo, back in action. I just wish he, get in the ring 2-3 times a year. Yeah, I think DB got that monkey on his back. Yeah, he do. That nigga back on that shit. Yep, he sure is. Yep. His wife done left him, man. Well, his fiance, she called off the wedding. She called off the wedding, man. Shame, man. But, he'll get together, man. He'll get together. He just need somebody to talk to him. Joaquin ain't got no cut card. He said, how embarrassing. It's a habit, man. It's a habit. Adrian Broner, my guy, let me say this to you. You think the drinking is good? She want attention at this point. How close was the wedding day? I don't even know. Well, he went Scarface on her. Who did this? Me. I built this shit. Me. Who made them tits? Me. Who bought that ass for you? Me. Shut up. They told her, nah, he need to leave, Barry. I'm telling you, I'm with you, but them niggas ain't gonna leave. And my daughter even like that. I'm just saying. He did all that. I'm just saying. Shout out to Dave Benavidez, man. Shout out to Dave Benavidez. I hope you get it together, champ. You can do it, champ. Get it together, man.
Watch your fucking mouth.
I don't want them taking your belt because you on drugs. Drugs, man. Drugs. When you start seeing that, just shows you that he can't handle it. He can't handle the fame. He done get a little bit more famous now, winning, putting niggas in the dirt. He I'm kicking the ass. I'm kicking the ass. I'm just saying. Hey, Mom. Oh, Dave Benavidez, stop it, man. Whatever it is, allegedly, whatever it is, that your plastic girlfriend left you for, please stop, man. Go back to that woman. Go back to the woman, man. Help out. I'm just saying. Help out, man. Like you said, he built all that on you. He built all that on you, and you're gonna leave him after he done built all that stuff on you. After he done bought you all that stuff on your body, and you're gonna leave him. Shit, that's supposed to be through thick and thin. I'm just saying, that's supposed to be thick and thin. You can't leave that nigga out. He done bought everything on your body. Yeah. Nah, yeah. Is that kid he got by her? He got a son. I think that's by her. I think that son is by her. What is y'all talking about, man? Oh my God. Y'all need to get over it. I'm a comedian. Oink, 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 gobble, gobble, gobble. Oink, oink, oink.
And this
Motherfucker. Racist mother. Shit don't stink, mouse Catilla.
No, tell me why! Say it! Say it!
All right.
I'm just saying. He probably acting crazy on that booger sugar. Yeah. He probably acting crazy on that booger sugar. She shouldn't have posted that though. Yeah. Everybody, so everything ain't meant for social media. Let me tell you what's meant for social media. If you want to sell shit, this is meant for social media right here. This here. See? Look, wait a minute. Let me see. I'm so. See, this is myth of social media. Shit like this. You know, promotion. Promotion. About entertainment joint. They like that. That is meant for social media. That's it. And none of them meant for social media. The promotion. You know, promotion. Oh my God. You know, but you know, people, that's how they get the attention. That's how you get the attention. What's all of those? What you talking about? Pearl? Definitely not with Mary Jane. Besides the what, Joaquin? What you talking about? You know, there's a lot going on, man. Devin Haney and Tank Davis, they might fight 2027. They're not fighting in 2026. So, you know, we got to get over that. Get over that. They're not fighting in 2026. Oh, shoes. Oh, size 12. Size 12. Size 12. I'll order them for you. Just let me know. I'll order them for you. Send me half. When they come, I'll give you the other half. I thought Colorado would have at least. But yeah, man. They size 12, though. Size 12. You know, so I don't know, man. You know, that's the only kind of stuff, you know, need to be, you know, put out in public, man. The rest of the stuff don't need to be put out in public. All right, let's see what else. What else going on in July? Let me see. Yeah, they size 12, champ. I want to see that. Tyson Fury coming back July 24th. Anthony Joshua July the 25th. Earl Spence July the 25th. Edgar Berlanga the 26th. Richard Hitchens the 26th. Did you go? You know. So I don't know. Do anybody know when Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney getting back in the ring? Jab Queen? Anybody on Twitter? You know, y'all know when they getting back in the ring? You know? United States losing 2-1. Did they tie it up yet? The 30th. Do anybody? I haven't heard it. Do anybody want to see Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua? Why are they trying to make that fight? You know, why are they trying to make that fight? You know what I mean? So allegedly, Bill Haney told everybody that Al Heyman told him Tank Davis will not be available until 2027. There you go. He got a few more days to make the fight with Keyshawn at Rebuttal. What he got, about 15 days, 10 days now, Jab Queen? But then they go to person bid, right? Because currently we have no bigger stars. Then they go to purse bid, right? Yeah, people, man. Ashaki Foster say he wouldn't mind fighting Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko if he coming back, if he really coming back. What y'all think about that fight? Ashaki Foster, Lomachenko? No? What y'all think about that? You think that'd be a good fight? Then yeah, purse bed. Purse bed, shit, man, you can go make a bed for that, Jan. Hey, look, you can go make a purse bed for that. They ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna be that much for that thing. You know, 2.8 million. You guys losing 3-1. Trump cursing. He always cursing the motherfucker. I'm telling you, stay out of America. He needs to just stay away from sports. You know. You know, he needs to stay away from sports, man. I'm just telling you, man. So I don't know, man, but I know we got some boxing coming up in July. Got some good fights, man, but it still ain't the fight we want to see. I got Shockey. You think you got Shockey? Okay. Donald Trump put the hex on your ass. I'm telling y'all, that's a jinky, fat, nasty, sticky, smell like sewer shit, orange motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Trump. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what got over me. I don't know what got over me, Mr. Trump.
Watch your fucking mouth.
All right. I'm just saying. Oh man, what a good show, man. Y'all people on Twitter, y'all need to subscribe to the channel. Come on up in here. Stop looking about. But I'm about to start back doing the call-ins. Y'all remember I used to do the call-ins? I'm about to start back doing the call-ins, man. You know. Start back doing the call-ins. And look, we're gonna have this show called this segment called Angry Man. Angry Man. They're gonna be Wills of Steels. So call in, but I'm gonna let him talk for 10 minutes to vent. He gonna vent for 10 goddamn minutes. Angry Man, Will Steele, what's on your mind? I'm about to get a bleep button though. Bleep. You might should call bleep. Earl, bleep. I'm about to beat the shit out of this motherfucker. The only thing come out of this mouth is curse words. But you know, it is what it is, man. I enjoyed the show today, man. Y'all hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Y'all hit me up. Peace and blessing, man. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Talk to you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.